Welcome to this week's Rebel Run Sports Show. I'm John Moore, joined as always with Robbie and Papa. What's going on, man?
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I know where you're going.
I'm standing on phone books right now.
I have a very short chair. That's all this is. You know there's only one way we got to start the show. Not my height.
Not your height.
Mama Alston.
First of all,
Mama Alston.
I didn't even make it out the parking lot before I finished eating that jerk chicken and rice.
Thank goodness. Because as soon as I saw you, I was like, wait a minute, I got to get into this. We destroyed that stuff sitting in the parking lot.
I'm going to be honest. I just didn't want to get home to where my kids and my wife were to share because it just wasn't enough.
Oh, yeah, no. No, it didn't make it home.
I'm okay with that.
No,
I'm not too proud to make that kind of statement.
No, absolutely.
So our first full week together on the field.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Also, yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, you know, UVA played yesterday. Obviously, they got a win yesterday. But Lamont Atkins got his jersey earlier in the week.
Awesome.
Number 25. Shout out to Lamont Atkins.
Why you say obvious they got the win like UVA is always winning?
I'm just like, you know what? Another, Josh McGrigg.
Yep.
Mount Vernon. He's starting kick returner for Villanova.
Yeah.
4 kick returns, over 100 yards.
Nice.
Great debut for him. That was awesome.
Well, I mean, this won't air until Wednesday after the game, but our boy Reggie Floyd. I'm going to the game.
You're about to see a lot of Prince William talent when you go to that game.
That's right. It's going to be fun. Stonewall Jackson's all over Virginia Tech.
Yeah, man. Oh, Eric Kuma, Forest Park, he's there too. Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Pulling all kinds of people out of Prince William.
Know.
Tech, man, they love Prince William County.
I need them to go pro, and don't forget the little people.
Yeah.
By little people, I was referring to you.
Thank you. Thank you. What are all you laughing about back there? There's nothing funny about that. I need Mini Fritz over here. He'll make me look good in the height category.
All right, let's get to some games.
All right. Thursday.
Yes.
Freedom got started. Rolled again.
Freedom Woodbridge.
Of course.
Freedom Woodbridge rolls.
A.J. Felton.
Yeah.
A.J. Felton, I love. That dude's throwing at about an 80% clip right now. Love A.J. Felton. If I had to start a team, I might take A.J. Felton first because I want his attitude there too.
Is that right?
Yes, man. He can play just about anywhere. You could line him up at running back, quarterback.
I'd take the South Lake's backfield.
You ain't gonna be wrong with that.
All three of them.
It's absurd.
The quarterback too.
Yeah, Devin Miles was really good.
They played Falls Church.
Yeah.
And you know we love Falls Church.
Yeah.
Dang. 42-0.
Yeah. Hey.
I looked at the box score.
When they walked out last week,
right.
We both were like, yeah, there ain't no way I'm picking against those two.
Yeah. I looked at the box score, and I remember the conversation we had with Spencer and Albert last week about the personal competition they may or may not have with each other. And the first thing I saw was Albert.
Ain't no may not.
No, no. The first thing I saw was Albert Mensah, 13 carries, 152 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And I was like, Spencer Austin, 2 carries, 49 yards. I mean, still 25 a click, but I was like, hey, he got the worst in there.
No.
And then I flipped the page.
Yeah.
And I saw Spencer Austin, 4 catches, $145, and 3 touchdowns.
Spencer Austin is averaging over 30 yards a reception.
Yeah.
If he can run like that and catch like that, that's just a problem. That's unfair.
It's a problem.
Not even fair.
And Devin Miles, he was the youngster out of all of them, 9 out of 13, $194, and 3 touches.
Austin's at 10 yards a carry. Mensah's at 9 yards a carry.
That's unfair.
Yeah. It makes game planning easy.
It's good for the mayor resting. Like, give me some mayor gear.
I love that. When you said that last week, Spencer was like, "Nah, I didn't know that."
You better brush up on your politics.
Or just invite me to the house for that jerk chicken.
Absolutely. Jerk chicken all day.
Oh, my goodness, was it good. Now I'm going to be thrown off the rest of the show.
What about Herndon? Herndon football.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Getting on the map. There you go.
They beat Leaf 42-14.
Yeah.
Come on, Doug Morency.
He's not playing.
I know. He's not coaching either, but he works at the school.
No.
Shout out to Doug Morency. Howard graduate.
That's true.
Coach Mike London doing good things.
Mike London doing big things.
Very
man.
cool.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff over there.
Good. T.C. Williams beat Garfield 49-0.
I'm telling you what, T.C. Williams, you got to watch out for, man. They're sneaky.
It'd be great if T.C. Williams had some lights on their football field.
Yeah, that's true too. But
I'd be interested in seeing something like that on a Friday night.
Bet you would.
Like that.
You ain't driving out there.
What about our boy, Coach Jason Eldridge?
I'm mad at Dredge.
I think he undersold what he had going on.
Not only that, but you couldn't have done this last year.
Right.
You've been poisoning our waters since.
That's right.
Yeah, no, great for him. I can't wait to get out there to see them.
35-7 over Oak. That's a rough start for Oakton this year.
Yeah. It's not an easy schedule.
Not an easy schedule. Not going to get much easier.
No. There's Mount Vernon and Langley.
Yeah.
Mount Vernon continues to roll 37-18.
We'll talk more about that later.
Yep. Marshall beat McLean 35-14.
You know who's interesting is Battlefield. New coach is the old coach we talked about. Now, they haven't really been, tested yet. They will be. They got some big games coming up, but
they got one coming up.
Yeah. They played Colgan, who, they're still new school. They beat them 55-19, but a stat line I saw that jumped out is Trevor Walker.
Yeah.
7 for $117. 7 carries for 117 yards.
They didn't they didn't throw the ball very much.
They didn't throw the ball at all. Obviously, they didn't need to, but it's just nice. You shouldn't be throwing the ball in that sort of atmosphere. I'm all for running up scores. Not from a, no, I mean it. I don't mean it from a, it's not, you don't want to demoralize anyone, but you kind of do.
Yeah, well.
I just said something you don't want to do, and then you want to do it.
But that's your move.
Yes.
But you know what? The punishment that you would get right now, because let's face it, you on the football field would be trouble.
Yes.
You would obviously need a chiropractor afterwards.
Yes, absolutely.
We're in the right place.
We are in the right
Palmer
place.
Care Chiropractic's in
like
Fairfax. Look, Dr. Felix wants no part of having to lift any parts of your body to move you around. That's for sure.
I'm a 285-pound svelte man.
Whoa.
Yes. All right, before we get to our featured games of the week, special shout out to Madison.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Coach Justin Counts is doing a great job. Everything's got to be bittersweet for him this year, all the success that they experienced. But they beat Fairfax 35-14, emotional first home game for them.
Of course, yeah.
We'll be cheering. Usually I am not a fan of Madison High School.
No, and you've gotten us in a lot of trouble with the student body.
I have, and I will continue to next year. But this year, I'm pulling for Madison. So from there, we go to, all right, Centreville.
Your loyalties amaze me sometimes.
It's crazy. I'm so flaky.
It's awesome.
I mean, unless it's the Philadelphia Eagles, I can turn in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's hard to be an Eagles fan.
That's very true.
Centreville versus Champe.
Centreville.
I looked at this game, and I'm not saying I picked Champe to win, but I looked at this game a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this game's going to be interesting.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
There's got to be film on that.
No, there's film of you picking Centreville in a landslide.
Centreville.
We both did. I mean, I'm not even
I don't know if I said
sugarcoat
anything
it.
about landslide.
Oh, no, you did.
I did.
Yeah, we were both completely wrong. Completely wrong, and I'm happy that we were completely wrong. Nothing against Centreville whatsoever, but Champe 4A school jumped up to 5A this year. That game on the schedule, you were like, man, I don't know what they're thinking about. Centreville.
Yeah.
It has to be the biggest game in Champe's school history. You got a 6A team coming into your stadium.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it's awesome. A couple of guys for Centreville. Bossy Canoe, who I saw at Fairfax 2 years ago, is a running back and corner over at Centreville. Daquan Williams, who was at Woodson last year.
Yeah.
Both of them at Centreville now. That's a really tough combination in the backfield. And Centreville, they like to run that power. They watch out. I don't think they're done for the rest of the year. Champe, Jason Dawson is doing a phenomenal job.
He is. No socks and all.
no socks, no long sleeves. No, that guy is, he braves the cold. It was a little bit cold the other night.
Was a little cold. I was overdressed.
Oh, well.
I don't know what website I went to, but I saw cold and rain. I might have had, the wrong location in there. It happens to me a lot.
It's shocking.
Wrong location.
Shocking.
You know how that happens.
Yeah, Jason Dawson doing a phenomenal job. They also brought in a new offensive coordinator, Paul Troth. He does a lot of work with quarterbacks, the Elite 11, things like that. I think he's really big for that offense, and I think he's kind of a game changer as far as that goes. But he ain't as much a game changer as that guy they got in the backfield.
Oh, that's
Carl Garman III.
CG3.
CG3. He goes out, he has 42 carries for like 290 yards, 4 touchdowns.
That's a lot of carries.
Yeah. And he just, I don't know, you just can't get a good shot on him. He kind of turns in awkward ways and makes you miss. That dude is phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal. I saw him go for 5 touchdowns a couple times last year.
Yeah.
That guy, I don't care what school, what level, where he plays.
We got to have them back on the show. The whole
Absolutely.
family. They came down crew deep. I liked it.
Josiah, too. He's a good player, too. But Cam Parsons, their quarterback, looks like a different dude. I know I said that about Luke Saya last week.
Right.
Same thing about Cam Parsons. Looks like a different guy, much more confident. His throwing on the run really well. Man, Champe is tough.
Yeah.
They're tough. I thought they were going to struggle being in that 5A because, they got Stonebridge, they got Tuscarora, they got Broad Run, all those teams. Man, I don't know.
I mean, that's a confidence builder if nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that team was that.
I'm sure they were feeling themselves.
Yeah, they were fired up after that game.
As well they should be.
But you're going to have to watch out for them the rest of the year.
Right.
They were great. But Carl Garman III, my goodness.
CG3.
My goodness, that dude.
All right, Lake Braddock and West Potomac. This is one that we had kind of circled as could be an early good matchup, and it turned out to be a really good game.
Well, I think that's always a great, little rivalry type game there. Lake Braddock, West Potomac. West Potomac goes down 6-0 early. 2 field goals put Lake Braddock up. But the Diamond Cleveland. We've been talking about this dude for 3 years.
Yeah, got a great name.
He does, and he is scary. He comes back, puts them up 7-6 with a 1-yard touchdown. DeAndre Webb, it's a 79-yard touchdown catch from Tanner Jones. 21-6 at halftime. Looks like West Potomac's going to roll. Coach Doc from Lake Braddock brings them back in the second half. Jack Darcy, I think there was 3 touchdowns in the second half. Got it to 26-28. I think they missed the 2-point conversion. Couldn't really get over the hump there. West Potomac holds on. I think a lot of people were wondering what was going to happen because they lost a lot of talent from that team. Between their quarterbacks, the receivers, they had another running back that graduated. Hey, West Potomac, watch out. And
I love their student section. I haven't seen
their student section is great.
Their basketball, they were awesome.
Their student section's great. Their uniforms are great.
They are.
Those like dark blue Michigan. They got the.
What did you think of that Michigan
all maize?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well.
Didn't do much for me.
No.
But they look good. If it wasn't for those 2 pick sixes, that wouldn't have been close.
No, that was back-to-back, too.
Yeah.
It was tough.
All right, so we'll move on to our 2 feature games that we did some polls. Yeah. I was a little shocked that the Woodbridge Osborne game came in with so many votes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I know where the votes came from after going to the game.
The student section?
From Woodbridge.
Yeah.
Osborne, not too heavy on attendance.
Yeah.
But, it happens.
Yeah, I think Cortez Whiting's going to do a good job at Osborne, but the community needs to get behind that program. And
I'll tell you what, they got a young quarterback named Chance Hollingsworth who's going to be really good.
He told me before the season, he told me, watch out for him.
I mean, he was under duress.
Yeah.
I'll say.
I think he's just a sophomore.
But yeah, he stood in there. He was really emotional on the sidelines, which was good to see. He's going to be a good leader for that team. Before I get to the rest of the game, he was 14 of 34, 2 touchdowns, 190 yards. Woodbridge, a couple things before I get to them on the field. Their PA announcer,
great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Fantastic. Keeps you entertained all game, even when the game's not that entertaining, right? Girl in line at the concession stand who let me cut in front of her to get some Starburst so I can make it back to the field in order to get to the third quarter. Shout out to you. Don't even know what school you went to.
Oh, no.
That's good.
She let you cut in front for a Starburst.
Absolutely.
That's so
Referees. It's too early to get on them too much. But anyway.
Yeah, I like Woodbridge High School.
Dude, this is a cool, you told me that.
Yeah. I like
it's kind of sunk in.
Yeah.
I parked on the wrong side. I got some cardio getting down the field. I did.
Oh, man.
This game started with a 85. Well, Osborne went 3 and out.
Yeah.
Woodbridge gets the ball, and junior quarterback Ontavious Jackson hits Andrew Harden 85 yards. And you kind of felt like, okay, you know which direction this game is going. Now, Osborne hung tough the whole game. I want to talk about this kid, Deshaun Jerkins.
Yes.
Scored 3 touchdowns. He's a Vanderbilt commit.
Yeah.
That's big time.
There's a reason he's a Vanderbilt commit.
There is.
Yeah.
He is going to be, their coach Gary Wortham's doing a great job. They're going to have to clean some stuff up. It was, maybe some first game jitters for them. But, man, they got talent. And they got some hosses.
I told you,
66 and 99.
Enormous.
If I had guys that big on my high school team, you know what I'm going to say. State championship.
Oh, my goodness.
But this game was 36-12. They had Woodbridge had 4 turnovers. Osborne had none. If you look at some of the stat lines, you think it was either a closer game or Osborne have won. That many mistakes was made on Woodbridge's side, but I think they'll correct those things as the season goes on. But Juergens, runs touchdowns. He had a 38-yard punt return that was, you'll see it on the highlights.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's one of those guys you see out there, you're like, all right, you can tell in the pregame who the star of the football team is. It's him.
Oh, yeah. He looks the part to it.
He does. And they're confident.
Those uniforms are nice.
They are nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
The battle of the... Who else is a Viking in the area?
Loudon Valley?
Loudon Valley.
Well,
what's the difference between a Saxon and a Viking?
That I have no idea. I have no...
I ain't got my wheels turning.
I've never been such a fan of my shade. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to say about that.
I don't know. Anyway, 36-12. Woodbridge is going to get tested fast this season, so we'll see how good they are. But I think they have they got a lot of talent on that football team.
Good God, yeah.
And you've talked to the coach. I think the coach is doing some good things down there.
Yeah, they're.
I thought the coach's son was the coach.
Yeah.
He's animated. I like it.
He is, man. He's passionate about it, and that's good.
He is.
Speaking of passionate about it, Heather Abney, the principal over there, she's. You see her doing a lot of stuff with the students, with the community, with all kinds of different
and the band
groups.
gave her some kind of award before the game. It was cool. I was like, hey, who gets an award the first day of school? I like it.
I talked to her.
I mean, if they're handing out awards, I'll take one.
Of course you will.
What is that for? Their student section, legit. They already get.
What's that for?
The Woodbridge student section is already on my list of best student sections this year.
There?
Oh yeah, they were loud, coordinated, painted.
They talked to you?
Yes, of course.
That's
they
really
talked to me.
all right. That's really the.
Knew who I was.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all you really need in life.
That's it.
Be recognized.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
All right, best game of the week you were at. Did you have your own parking space still?
You know what?
They didn't take that away from you?
No, I didn't even want to go that far. I wanted to kind of, I don't know, I was feeling nostalgic. I wanted to kind of walk through and
What, you had your own Clemson moment? You were doing the walk?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. It didn't work out the same way. I didn't run down the hill, that's for sure.
See the stallion.
Of course.
That's one of my favorite parts of...
That's also a reason why I didn't want to park over there.
Yeah.
Because that stallion scares me. That stallion does scare me. I move out of the way.
That thing is awesome.
I do, but I always have a fear, like, for some reason it's going to pick me and just kick me. I went out to South County earlier in the week, talked to Dylan Spalding. He had told me it's a big game for them.
Sure.
It's a rivalry game. But Westfield's 4-1 in the last 5 against South County. There's something, there's just something that they have their number with.
Right.
It was beautiful night, beautiful atmosphere. The South County Westfield game is always going to be great, big atmosphere. Saw Terry Toll out there, Westfield DSA. She said we need to get out to Westfield.
We will.
We will.
Before the playoffs.
Before the playoffs?
Yeah.
Talked to Coach Keating for a little bit.
Love Coach Keating.
Yeah, Coach Keating gave you a little bit of a hard time. He's like, this isn't a big enough game to get John out here too? No.
I pick my spots.
Kyle Simmons.
Yes. One of my favorite coaches.
Kyle Simmons gets more jacked every time I see him.
He does.
He makes you look bad.
He looks like he's the strength and conditioning coach on their team.
Yeah, he's jacked. Westfield blocks a punt, goes up 7-0. They recover in the end zone, goes up 7-0, and you could see people in the South County crowd being like, "Man, not again."
Yeah.
Eugene Asante, the running back, number 8 for Westfield, just a monster. That dude's a monster. He gets a touchdown. I think it was like 38 yards. Go up 14-0, and again, everybody's thinking, "Not again."
Right.
it was a perfect spot going down 14-0. It was a perfect time for a team to kind of fold and succumb to that pressure. Not so much with Spalding.
Yeah.
This dude, he gets a slant about, I don't know, 4 yards. Takes it 70 yards the other way.
He's a grown man.
He is a grown man.
He's been a grown man for the last 3 years we've been talking about.
Cameraman Steve, remember we were out there? Cameraman Steve, the first time we went and saw him, he was like, there's no way that dude's in high school. I was like, Steve, he's a sophomore. No, he took that screen pass and took it just blew past everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think he could have done that this year or last year. He's gotten faster this year.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's trouble.
That's scary.
Hands are amazing. His hands are amazing. It's 14-7 at halftime. Come out in the second half. Noah Kim, sophomore quarterback for Westfield. Been waiting to see him. There's some mistakes there. There's some things that happen. He's a sophomore. He's a young quarterback. Those things are going to happen. But that dude is going to be really good. That dude is going to be really, really good. He throws a 40-yard touchdown pass to Taylor Morin. They go up 21-7. Not looking good at all. South County comes right back. Starts driving. Line up Spalding in the Wildcat. It's like a 7-yard touchdown. That's inside the 10. It's unstoppable. You can run that play. I don't care who you're playing. You can run that play all the time, and it's unstoppable.
I mean, when you have somebody like that on your team, you just have to find ways to give them the ball.
I think they called back 2 touchdowns. He threw one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he got a sack in a crucial moment. This 21-14, they need to play. He comes up. He's playing defense, comes in for a sack. Ridiculous. I see him after the game talking to a coach. They were talking about it, and he was like, yeah, I remember they ran that play 2 years ago. What?
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you remember that, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Gets a 7-yard touchdown. It makes it 21-14. Really costly muffed punt. South County stops Westfield. They get the ball. Westfield punts. They drop the punt. Westfield gets the ball back. Tough break right there. They had the momentum. That one could have really set it apart. But like 2 minutes left in the game, South County comes driving, still 21-14. They give it to Spalding again in the Wildcat, scores again, 21-21, like less than a minute left or something like that before the end of regulation. Goes to overtime. South County gets the ball. Dylan Spalding makes the most ridiculous play I think I've ever seen. He goes up, catches the ball, going out of bounds, keeps his feet in. In slow motion, you can see his hands turning to get a better grip on the ball. It's ridiculous. It was absurd. But he scores the touchdown. In overtime, they go to kick the extra point.
Missed? Blocked? Or
blocked.
Okay.
Blocked. But so huge play for Westfield. Just heartbreaking for South County. You can see them kind of dejected. Westfield gets the ball back. Eugene Asante makes a ridiculous jump. He must have jumped 6 yards. Makes a ridiculous jump. He gets right at the goal line. They push it in. Kick the extra point with their backup kicker. Their starting kicker got hurt earlier in the game.
No way.
Kick it with the backup kicker. Go on to win the game. 28.
I'll tell you what, and we knew about their kicker from last year, but when I went to that camp and watched them in Flint Hill, you can see the attention to detail they spend on special teams.
Yeah.
And I bet you'll see it this year with Flint Hill, Riverside, and Westfield.
Well,
they'll be better than everyone else.
Special teams won them the game.
Yeah.
It won them the game in that game. Noah Kim was 9 of 15 for 98 yards and a touchdown. Those numbers are just going to keep getting better.
Right.
Eugene Asante, 19 carries, 99 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Spalding, 2 carries, 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. 7 catches, $136, 2 touchdowns. He's got 15 catches for 323 and 8 touchdowns in 2 games.
Pretty good.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It was a great game. 28-27 overtime. It was awesome.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that.
It was awesome. No. Yeah. Keating.
I'll come to see Coach Keating.
Better.
Westfield better have some good burgers on tap.
I forgot to ask him about his basketball game. Joey Free told me over the summer about Keating's basketball game. He said,
what basketball game?
He said Keating still plays basketball, and he was like, that dude doesn't get tired.
Coach Keating shorter than you.
Why are you laughing about that? Oh, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Keating's one of the few people in the world that makes me feel giant.
I challenge Coach Keating to a basketball game.
Keating, all you got to do is dribble a couple times. You ain't got the
There will
stamina
be
to
a
hold up.
time limit. Whoever scores the most in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. That's as much cardio as I got left in me.
Half court isn't going to do it. He's going to ask for a quarter court game. You're like, no, free throw line and in.
Take
That's
back to
it.
the free throw line. That's the rules.
No.
That's the rules over 40.
All right, John. Next week's schedule. I'm pretty sure I crushed you last week on our picks. But
Are you just saying that, or is there some factual evidence behind that?
no, I'm absolutely just saying it, but I'm pretty sure it's right. So, yeah.
We got to keep a running tally on this.
We do.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Well, this week we got some big Loudoun County game.
Yep.
Broad Run and Woodgrove. Should be good atmosphere. Who you like?
I'm taking Woodgrove. To go in at Woodgrove? Yeah, I'm taking Woodgrove.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. You know what? Man, I might have to go. I might have to go to that game.
I'm taking Broad Run.
Good. Good. Good.
I have nothing to back that with,
Me
but I'm
neither.
taking them.
That was my point. I was trying to think of something smart to say, but it didn't work. So
Champ versus Heritage. Now, before this year started, before this week happened, it would have almost been a toss-up game to me.
yeah, I was at that game last year. Heritage won late.
You
Ain't
taking
gonna happen
them
this year.
again?
Nope.
No?
I'm taking Champ.
I'm taking Champ too. I hate to agree with you, but
I know.
it happens very once in a while.
Not as much as I hate when you agree with me.
Madison, West Potomac. This is going to be
At West Potomac,
a
right?
really good game, I think.
Yeah. You know what? I go ahead.
Well, I already said I'm pulling for Madison this year, so I'm taking them.
Okay. I'll take West Potomac.
Okay.
Oh man, I should have just taken them. So now they're gonna be mad at us for that too.
They better not be mad at it.
Whoever started that Twitter account, though, yeah.
Oh yeah, we are fake news.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nothing factual.
We'll get you a better picture of it this year.
That's right.
We'll make you a banner for the.
We will. Stonebridge and Lake Braddock.
Stonebridge, Lake Braddock. Regardless, I think I'm taking Stonebridge. They do very well. They do very well when they play 6A. Mm-hmm. I think I'm taking Stonebridge.
Yeah, I think I'll take Stonebridge too.
All right.
It's tricky. They fake me out a lot. West Springfield and W&L.
Dridge.
We're going to have a lot of similar picks this week.
Dridge, you couldn't have done this last year. I ain't even gonna be mad at it. I'm picking West.
Well, last year he had tons of end. I mean, it just started off.
Yeah.
Steamrolled the wrong direction.
I ain't making excuses for it.
I'm taking West Springfield.
Me too.
I think this is going to be it. All right, and then the big one.
3-0, Dridge. Come on.
I can't wait to see who you pick here. Battle for the belt.
Battle for the belt.
Mount Vernon Falls Church.
You think I'm gonna sit here with Tim Heltzel and his parents sitting over there? You think I'm gonna pick Falls Church with them sitting over there?
I don't know.
There's not
Are
a
you?
chance. No, I'm going Mount Vernon. No, I think absolutely. You can hold that belt all you want in my face. I'm still picking Mount Vernon.
I want to, but I have to take Falls Church. You know why?
Because of your wrestling affair?
That's right. Me and Coach Aziz, we could have been tag team champions back in the day. Killer Bees, British Bulldogs, Heart Foundation, Aziz and more.
What
Not really roll off your tongue.
You know what? We need to put a charity wrestling match together with Coach Aziz and John. That would be awesome.
I'm game.
Awesome.
I'm game.
You still have your get up that you used to wear?
Can't fit it, but still got it.
All right. John got hit with a chair one time.
4
In a
times.
wrestling. Yeah, there you go. In a wrestling match.
Yeah.
True story.
True story.
If he had told it, I wouldn't believe it, but
It's out there.
it is. Nah, I'm taking Mount Vernon.
I'll take Falls Church.
Sorry, Aziz. It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be shamed next week.
Yeah, and then we're going to be doing a coin flip for who's going to the South Lakes home opener. Because
First of all, I'm going to South Lake. It's either going to be me or it's going to be both of us. But I'm going to get some jerk chicken. That's for sure.
my wife told me last night, if John goes, you know nothing is coming home.
No, I'll save you something.
I just want the Mama Austin.
Well, I'm looking forward to next week and the rest of the
Yes.
season. It's going to be fun. Man,
awesome.
football's so fun.
Ah, it's awesome.
Did 2 fantasy drafts this week. I think I got rated the worst team in both of them.
Now, you know what? It's part of the reason that we work together on the show. You're great with like situations and game plan. Like you're great picking out different things, schemes, and all that stuff.
I'm great at talking about food. Let's be honest.
That too. I'm great at eating it. So, but no, you do great with like the in-game stuff, and I feel, not to go Stephen A. Smith here, but I feel I'm the best Italian evaluator on the planet.
You're there.
Boom.
Not bad at film editing either.
Pretty good with that.
Catches.
John Becerra is killing us right now, though. Hey, John Becerra, shout out to him. He's doing
fun
great.
week. Looking forward to next week's going to be great.
Yes.
Check your local cable providers. We're on a whole bunch of channels now, so it's kind of awesome.
It is.
You can always see us on RebelRunSports.com.
If you can't, there's a problem.
That's right. Rob G and Papa, I'm John Moore, and we will see you next week. Go Hokies.
That feels short. That feels short. Don't laugh at me, Brian.
Hey, this is Dr. Felix from Potomac Chiropractic, and welcome to this week's Top Play of the Week, sponsored by Potomac Chiropractic. And this week's Top Player of the Week is Dylan Spalding from South County, as he went up to catch this ball over 2 defenders. As a winner of the Top Play of the Week, Dylan Spalding wins a performance package from Potomac Chiropractic. This is going to include a full evaluation, muscular system, neurological system, and skeletal system. So if you would like a sports performance package, give us a call at Potomac Chiropractic at 703-651-0166. Ask for Dr. Felix Yuskin, 703-651-0166.